It is the 27th of April. This is Grandman McManus Meadows coming here into lane 5, the last lane of our first pass through this pasture. The meadow's a little bit soggy. We've got some water still collected down here. This week we're supposed to get a couple more inches of rain, which doesn't hurt the grass, but I'm just mindful that the escape lane could be in use again. So I'm just gonna go open this first paddock, I guess, of lane 5 up and see how they do. Stay tuned for the move. I don't want to forget this, but where I ran the water line down, I don't want the water line actually in the paddock, so I'm going to move it. Water line came down the hill there. I need to clean up some of this brush, but we'll wait for it to dry up to do that. That's where the water line came down, then it's on the ground here. I'm going to pull it so that it's on the other side of the fence and wait for the cows to empty the troughs before I refill it. Well, we got the water line moved and made a decision. I'm going to split this paddock, and I've already started to call the herd, but no one's moving very quickly, so I'll get the paddock and then I'll call again. Well, it looks like they're all coming, which is good news. I just need to steer them around the corner here. See if they make it in. Here comes the rest of the herd. Let's go, Morris. Morris has got a few more flies, nothing like JB. JB, here you go, buddy. And then 5201, Vin, and then Millie. Just checking out Millie and Ginger. Ginger's continuing to drop. We'll see how long that lasts. All right, now it's time to clean up some of these wires and tighten up the fencing. Just seeing Ginger eat some of the really tall grass here, and I need to check what that is. I think it's orchard grass, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'll tell you in a second. Nope, it's actually brome, which they really do like. That's what a lot of the fields have. So that's the patch. She just blew through it. You can see where she took a few mouthfuls and then went and had a drink of water. So I'm going to continue to unpack the previous lane and cut them off from there so they do some damage here. Slight change of plan. Got this lane 5 all set up, but as I got into it, I started to think that the cross wires were way too wide, so I split them in half again. So we may be down here for 10 days. At some point when we have a larger herd, I'm sure it'll go faster, but it's going to be, just got to keep them rolling try to get them through here every 30 to 45 days during the spring up to July, maybe slow them down a little bit, but there'll be a lot of forage for them. So yeah, we'll go have one more look at them, see how they're doing. Just one last look at the cows before I go up. There's Morris and JB, Millie, 5201. Here's Goggles and Ginger. Heading into another bit of a rainy week. Hey, Ginger. Maybe back later to give them another paddock. It is April 28th. This is Grandman at McManus Meadows. Excuse my voice. Cows all look good. Gave them a little bit extra later last night. Moved them into this paddock, and then I'll be back to give them another section at the end of the day. I need to navigate this little puddle here and try to get over onto the reel for the move. I'll be back. I'm going to open this up, but then I think I'm going to nudge this edge out as well. So looks like they did a good job. Here comes Goggles and Ginger. Good morning, Morris. Here comes 5201 and Millie. And JB is coming as well. Hey, buddy. Well, this is their morning, afternoon snack. We'll be back later today. Thanks. It's pretty windy, so we'll make this short. We're going to be moving the cows. They're all lined up. We're going to move them down to this next paddock here. They have done a really good job cleaning up the edge here. See what happens. Sorry about the wind. I am going to nudge this area out as well once I get the cows in to just clean up all the way to that tree line. Here comes Goggles. nursing 5201. There comes Millie. Millie looks like she's bagging up a little bit, but still watching. There goes JB and Morris. Here comes Ginger. It's hard to tell. Is it a week? It's going on like 2 weeks of watching. It's pretty interesting. That's the end for today. Thanks for watching. We'll continue to share our journey at Grand Man Ranch.